Why, hello everyone. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PlayFrame, and say goodbye to the Corel region. We have Corelled about as thoroughly as one reasonably can, and I think it is time for us to head to new frontiers. So everyone, pack into the buggy, we're leaving. We're hitting the dusty trail, seeing where it may lead. I have a guess. But whether I'm right or not, I'm excited to see. I think this is our road. I see trees.
All right, folks, keep those eyes peeled.
Peeled for what?
For a jungle, that's what.
Ooh.
The reactor's nestled deep in the heart of one.
If that's the case, I think we're still a long ways off.
Can this handle a jungle?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
What's the sign say? Slow. Okay. I can go slow. Stick to the roads. Such as they are.
Gongaga's just past these shallows.
Gongaga?
I thought so. First though, what's up here? It's like a whole thing. With... Okay, it's just like flotation devices. I was like, what's with the large fruit? It is not large fruit. Huh. Just sort of like a shipping facility or something? Factory? Doesn't seem like a factory. Or like a port? Maybe like a small shipping port or something. Let's drive. Finally, water that's somewhat blue again.
Hey, up ahead. That our jungle?
Indeed it is. Hold on, little Miss Carsick. We're almost there.
Hooray.
I love our crew.
Think I'm gonna hurl.
Bit overgrown for the poor old buggy. We'll need to carry on foot. Oh, I meant to say, there's a village up this way. Fancy popping in? The reactor's not going anywhere, and I bet we could all do with a wee cat nap, eh?
Sure, let's. Cloud? You okay?
I feel like I've been here before.
Whole new area to explore. A jungle even. Neat. Well, let's read on it. Within these lush jungles, relatively untouched by human hands, a small community strives to live a self-sufficient existence. They cultivate several staple crops, including mushrooms, which thrive in the humid climate. Shinra's presence is nevertheless felt, for the partially destroyed Mako reactor is a constant reminder of the company's folly. Pretty big location. I guess they all are. Let's start exploring. Come along, everyone. It's kind of occurred to me, I think we now have the entire bunch of playable characters that we're going to have in this entry. Kasith is not the last party member we're adding to our crew, but I think the others that we might meet this game are not actually playable yet. Kind of like Red from last game. Yes, I'm coming. Just as well, Kasith alone is going to be a steep enough learning curve. I don't need new folks to figure out yet. Here, let me fix this for you. Little buddy. There we are. And yes, you can have pets. The comments demand it. Cute. All right, come on, gang. Is this anything? Seems like it goes somewhere, but I don't know if it's where I'm meaning to head. Eh, why not, though? I'm curious. And there is a vendor here, so... Sure, let's see if we can get there. Maybe.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure we can. At least not on foot. Maybe we should just head where they're directing us, huh? It's a jungle. It's going to be easy enough to get lost without intentionally wandering off. Hello. Hey, frogs.
Make way, coming through.
I guess we're fighting frogs now. Better scan.
I got your number.
Okay, weak to blizzard. Exploiting blizzard will pressure them. Cool. I can only assume that polywog punch move will turn us into frogs. And it has occurred to me now that we do have the whole party at some point, we are going to have to go back to Junon, to the frog area, because I need to see what Kate Sith and Yuffie frogs look like. That is not optional.
Hey, Kate,
What is it?
if you're serious about wanting to be our new best friend, how about giving us some insider info?
Well, if it's dirty laundry you're after,
Yeah?
I have heard whispers about the new president's proclivities. You wouldn't believe how much he spends on those fancy suits.
Oh, why did I even ask?
A neat little spot down here. Oh, it's one of the cache locations. I got it. But also, another little bench. And of course the pets. Up we go. Where have I gotten us now? Okay, all right. Looks like there's some sort of settlement over here. I don't know, we're on our way toward wherever that objective is. I'll get us there. Eventually.
So,
So, Kate, I know you've been ratting on us to Shinra, telling him where we are, you furry fraud.
Guilty!
I knew this cat had two faces.
Ah, come on now. I'm only pulling your leg.
Who are you kidding? You were literally built by the company. Probably stuffed you full of teeny tiny listening devices.
Teeny tiny? The late president believed that bigger was always better. Small went against his philosophy.
Knew him well, huh? Some 9-to-5 nobody you are. Sure your name ain't stamped?
Pretty sure, aye.
Might wanna check.
I do like that everyone is rightfully suspicious. He did just sort of barge into the party. We deal with a lot of weird things, so everyone kind of rolled with it. But the gold saucer has Shinra connections, so we don't know a whole lot about the cat. Shinra's been chasing us a fair amount, and also the game has revealed that Kate Sith has some connection to someone on the inside. I don't know. It feels right that the party is not just completely willing to believe, 100% trusting of Kate Sith immediately. Ooh. Oh, I see. So in this region, chocobos can bounce on mushrooms.
Did you know, Cloud, that forest chocobos use mushrooms as springboards?
I did not know that, Chadley. I could only guess.
Come along. The village of Gongaga awaits.
It's about time. I'm freaking starving.
Maybe our lucky food will be on the menu.
Our lucky food? I am extremely curious to see what this place looks like. Because it was sort of an unusual looking location in the original. Ooh.
Are these? They are! Gongaga mushrooms!
They may be hard to come by in Midgar, but here you can't move for the blasted things.
Wow.
Passing through. You.
What?
Nothing. For a second, I thought you were someone else. Who are you people?
Aye, you'll do.
More importantly, why are you here? Not to survey the reactor, I presume.
Ah, no, just to study it. We're on a wee field trip, you see? Wee shh.
Well then.
Aww.
Welcome to Gongaga. I'm Cisne, Coalition Captain. And sorry, didn't mean to startle you before. Just doing our jobs. Back to your posts.
Ma'am.
You'll get a clear view of the reactor from that hill. Make sure to pay your respects, though.
Of course.
Come on.
Okay, so there's a new face, kind of. To briefly explain, but not in a spoilery way, Cisne is not a character from the original Final Fantasy VII, but she is a character in one of the spin-offs, Crisis Core, which was a prequel game about Zack. which was recently re-released on like modern consoles and PC if you're wanting to go play it yourself. I don't think it's great, but as Final Fantasy VII spin-offs go, it's on the higher end of quality relatively. So if you're wanting to experience more 7 and you're out of remakes, rebirths, and originals, that's probably your next best bet. I'll be honest, I do not remember a lot about Sisney. Comments if you want to give brief explanation without being too spoilery for this or for Crisis Core if possible, then by all means go for it. Excited to get to know you better.
Our village is a quiet one, as you can tell. Let's keep it that way.
I'll try, but we knock over a lot of things on accident.
Don't get a lot of visitors, what with the jungle. Can't even remember the last time. But that's part of this place's charm, I suppose.
It is nice looking. Oh.
Thank you. So what is this?
3 years ago, the reactor here suffered a catastrophic failure. It was old and couldn't handle the stress.
It needed maintenance, which Shinra never provided. And then one day... So, they're cheap as well. This was the company's way of trying to make amends.
I'm surprised they even made the effort.
And thanks to the hard work of our people, Gongaga rose from the ashes, right?
That's nice and all, but one memorial doesn't buy absolution.
You guys must be tired. I know you've got things to do, but if you wanted to rest up...
Wouldn't I say no?
My house is just down there. Got an open door policy, so feel free. Woohoo! Don't mind if I do!
I'm, gonna take a look around.
Seriously. Get some rest, okay?
Will do.
Those Gongaga mushrooms you found? They're all yours if you want them. We got more than our fair share.
Oh, thank you. I'll be honest, it's Kate Sith and Tifa, I guess, who are the ones most excited about it. I am not familiar. Maybe I should also be as excited about the mushrooms. Red, do you know anything about the mushrooms?
Telling species apart can be difficult. What looks like a Gongaga mushroom may in fact be poisonous.
Oh.
For me and my nose, the difference is obvious. But for someone like you, well, let's find out. Which of these do you think they are?
Got the right patch over here. Middle patch here. These look different. And also have butterflies around them, which could mean good or bad. It's also the only one that looks different, but it also feels like it looks a little different than the ones I saw Kate Sith grab. I thought those looked a little closer to this set. But since this one stands out, I'm curious.
One's on the left. Anyone with eyes can see that.
So, you've a death wish. I must say, that's troubling to learn. A word of advice, Cloud. Do not, under any circumstances, consume wild mushrooms.
Thanks. I'll try not to.
Good advice. Thank you, Red. Which of these are the real ones, then? Or maybe either of these two would have been correct. These two look slightly different, though. Slightly paler, a little more spotted. Anyway. This place seems like a great opportunity to, like, expand on what the town is from the original. It's really just a brief pit stop in the original, a place with a broken reactor or an exploded reactor that's had a lot of tragedy. Looks kind of out of place with the rest of the game in terms of, like, scenery and visual style and all. I feel like the adjustments they've made here make it feel more like it belongs in this world. And there are connections, kind of, to certain characters and character histories and stuff that we'll get into, I'm sure, but there's not a whole lot else here. So it's a pretty blank canvas space for them to do a lot more with. And it seems like a good opportunity to do a lot more. A lot of potential value add here. I'm excited to see. So we got piano, we got cards, we got Chatterley, we got side quests, photos. Tack shop? Oh, tack shop, right. Okay, of course. Shopping. Let's explore around a bit. Get a feel for the place.
Animals have been acting strange recently, probably because of the reactor.
Check out the local bookstore.
Right. A balanced folio is key, like a diet.
Don't worry, no pressure. Take as long as you want.
Thank you. Not really sure I have a ton I'm wanting to spend right now. I have a feeling that with the next party level, we're going to get access to a bunch more stuff. So I'm kind of feeling like saving points a little, but I could probably go ahead and grab this. Yeah, let's hold off. We're doing okay for the moment. Wait and see which direction we're wanting to go.
See ya. If you need something else, you know where to find us.
I do, thank you. It's a nice little village, though. Hello.
This is your friendly reminder from the Youth Coalition to watch out for monsters. You can never be too...
Sounds good. Damn right. Liquor used
Thank
to
you.
be my vice of choice, but now I can't get enough of this stuff.
It's a nice little village. And being able to see interiors makes such a huge difference. There was so little you could actually see of Gongaga in the original. You really couldn't get much of a sense for it beyond being kind of visually rustic and out of place with the rest of the world, but and like tragic, and that's about it.
Gongaga's famous mushrooms. Hey there. Good to see you again. Since you're here, mind if I snap a pic of a fun guy with some fungi?
Snaps, I feel like they're probably very tired of that joke here. Cloud, look at you, being a goof.
This restaurant hired me to grab a couple of shots for them to use in their menu. I'm supposed to shoot the freshest Gongaga mushrooms I can find. Gonna get pics of the scenery while I'm here. Make the most of the opportunity and all that. Let me know if you find anything picturesque.
Good for you, Cloud, not being so self-serious. He's learning. I'm so proud. Someone's in here. Who wants to talk?
I am so bored right out of my brain. If I don't die first, bet y'all go insane. 'Cause I've got nothing else to do. I'm stuck here wasting time. But just wait, oh materia, I'll get back on the road and make you mine.
I didn't know your theme had lyrics. I love it. That's adorable. How you doing?
I am so bored right out of my brain.
Right. I'd love an encore.
I'd love an encore, if that's cool.
An encore? Normally I charge an orb per song, but I'll make a special exception this time. Here goes. I am so bored right out of my brain.
What a good song you've made.
If I don't die first, betcha I'll go insane. 'Cause I got nothing else to do. I'm stuck here wasting time.
They even had to record two versions of this song.
Oh, materia, I'll get back on the road and make you mine.
That's adorable. Yeah, they had her record the original one where she's just bored trying to entertain herself, and then a second one that's a little bit more like full-hearted, going for it to entertain somebody else. Cute. Hey, Chadley.
Why, hello, Cloud. Did you enjoy your buggy ride? The tires are reinforced to provide traction in even the most slippery of sands, which means you can explore the dunes at your leisure. This also means you can gather more detailed intel about the desert for me.
Well, great. What sort of materia are you making for us out here? Petrify, magic focus, limit siphon, synergy support. All that seems pretty good.
I look forward to seeing what new discoveries you make in your travels.
Me too.
God damn. Now that is a sword. With gear like that, y'all gotta be Shinra.
Visitors?
Where's the rest of our gang? I want to have conversations. Oh, Tifa.
See how they dry their mushrooms here? Bet they'd make for a mean stock. Doubt there's much it wouldn't improve. Soups, pilafs, maybe even a pot roast. What sort of thing would you go for?
Pizza. But pot roast sounds pretty good.
Gonna go with the pot roast.
Ah, why does that not surprise me? I remember Mom saying how Claudia's was the best she'd ever had. If you tell me what it was like, I could try and make it for you.
Oh, that's very sweet. Didn't realize you were a cook. I guess you did run a bar. They probably wanted food sometimes. With their drinks. So many cute character touches. Where's Barrett? Aerith might not be available right now, depending on where she's wandering, but... Okay, another one of these guys.
It seeps down, creeps into the very bosom of the planet. She cries out in need of your aid. But if we do not answer,
Still got a guess as to what they're affiliated with. We'll see if I'm right. Wait, there's Aerith. I'll check in with her in a minute. Don't need to barge in. Barrett! Barrett, you out here anywhere? Huh, weapon shop.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Hello. Have I missed anything else? No. Good. I'll take one of each. Thank you.
Well, sleep waits for no man.
Sorry to wake you. An item shop as well?
Oh yeah, now this is some stuff my little piggies are sure to go.
We don't stop at your normal sundries. We sell materia too.
That sounds excellent. Anything I don't have already? Ooh, yes. Binding, subversion. All right. I'll take them. Disempowerment. Ooh, more cards. Lots of good investments. Thank you.
Have yourself a good day, and don't be a stranger.
Nice town.
You ever heard of that blacksmith?
That's the potato.
I am also
syrup.
seeing
Now then, on to the tomato.
a card player, or possibly a card-playing bird.
What's the matter, Oscar? Do you want to play a game?
All right, come on.
Ah, you there. Don't ask how I can tell, but you're into Queen's Blood, aren't you? Isn't that great, Oscar? I've found someone you can play against. Let me introduce you. This is Oscar the Swift. He's a watch chocobo. A huge Queen's Blood fan, too. He gets cranky if he can't play at least one game a day. So, how about it? Mind going around with him?
It's very cute. All right, Oscar, you're on. Whew, that bird's no joke. Take two. Ah, thought I had him that time. I'll get him. Whew. Bit of a tricky one, but we managed it. Good game, bird.
Whoa. This is the first time I've ever seen Oscar lose. Didn't expect that. Seems like he's a little bitter. Anyway, thanks so much for indulging him. He can make it a lot harder for us to do our jobs when he's in a mood. Really, believe it or not, he's gonna make his television debut soon.
Oh.
He'll be up against a dog that plays Queen's Blood, and we have to make sure he wins to help drive up tourism here. He'll pull it off.
Well, good game. Let's see. You know, as long as we're playing cards, might as well find that other opponent. Where were they? There you are, down there. Across town. Hey, there you are, Barrett.
Once things settle down, I could see myself moving out here, living off the land. Be a nice change of pace. Just me, Marlene, and our little piece of paradise. Wonder what kind of stuff we'd end up growing.
Black Millie, Red Shelly. Oh, yeah.
Black Millie? Red Shelly?
Now hold on there, soldier boy. You do know they're used in love potions, right?
Huh?
That explains a lot.
They are?
I ain't playing matchmaker for you, son.
That's funny. Those, for any of you who don't remember, were the toppings that Jessie was saying she was going to put on the pizza she was making us. I, and presumably Cloud, thought that we were going to be impressing Barrett with our knowledge of ingredients, but also maybe ingredients we learned about from someone close to him. Turns out, he knew a lot more about those ingredients than we did. I love it. All right, where are you, fellow card player? Kind of impressed it's not the cows. Do your cows have hair? They do. Well.
Come now, that's enough. Can't you see you're scaring the poor man?
Confusing me mostly.
For all that, it doesn't take much for them to get worked up. I'm Ji-Jun, a farmer. I should be hard at work, but my back's forcing me to take a break for a short while. Oh, do you play Queen's Blood by chance? A game would help to pass the time. Sitting around soaking up the sun is all well and good, but at this rate, it's liable to put me to sleep.
You're on. All right, shut down first try. Much better. This deck's working for me. All right, cows, all right.
Well, I'll be. Aren't you something? Why, you were running circles around me like one of those professional racing chocobos. So is that how all you young folk play these days? Oh. Queen's blood sure has changed. Us old-timers can't keep up anymore. But you know, that's exactly the way it should be. You're better off harnessing that energy. While you've still got enough to live life to the fullest. You can sit and relax to your heart's content when you get older, and your back starts giving you no say in the matter. That's why you should spend your youth getting up to all kinds of mischief. If you ever tire yourself out, though, I'll be here with my cards. A little downtime can do a body good.
Chatty cows you have. Good game, though. As long as we're just doing little side things around here, I see piano. I wish to play piano. Nice little spot. Yes. So, what are we playing? Cinco de Chocobo. All right. Sure. Bring it. I'm ready. Fancy. And jazzy. It's getting harder. So far, so good. I missed one. No. We are so close. So close. Oh. So dang close. Solid, though. I kind of like this is a challenging rhythm game in that you're kind of having to watch in two different places, which I could see being annoying for some. I do kind of like, though, it does sort of mimic the challenge of playing piano in that you are kind of needing to watch what both of your hands are doing a little bit and kind of tracking where they're hitting keys and all that. Like it feels kind of familiar. It doesn't feel entirely unlike the experience of early on learning to play piano. But all right. Let's go receive our reward. What do you think?
There's no finer sound in all the world than the voice of a humble piano.
Steadfast block, I'll take it.
Melodies are all the more pleasing when played on the piano. Thank you for sharing such joy with the world. I hope you will enchant us with even more splendid performances in time.
Any old time, Dorian. Okay. Enough tootling about. I feel like we've given Aerith enough time now. Let's barge in. Aerith. Can I come in?
Oh, Cloud.
Friend of yours? Come in.
Please.
Your eyes. You're a soldier, aren't you?
Was.
You wouldn't happen to know our son, would you? Zack? Are you all right?
Fine. What did you say his name was?
Zack. Zack Fair.
Zack? Sorry. No.
Our son just up and left one day, determined to chase his dreams. At first, he wrote us all the time, but...
When I first saw you, I thought, maybe this is the girl he was always talking about. Sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable.
I doubt I was the only woman in his life. Charming guy like Zack.
Wherever he is, I hope he's enjoying himself at least. They do say no news is good news, right?
They sure do.
Say, if you do happen to see Zack, would you tell him that we miss him, and to please get in touch?
Of course I will. We should probably be heading back, don't you think?
What? Already? At least have something to eat before you go.
Thanks, but we don't want to keep our friends waiting.
Another time, then. Here.
So, how are you?
Hey. That wasn't very nice of me. You remember me telling you about Zack, right? At the playground? How he was my first love?
Yeah.
This is where he grew up, and now that I'm here, it's a lot. So when I saw someone who looked like him, I don't know, I had to say something. Didn't even occur to me to think how they would feel about it. Pretty selfish, huh? Waltzing in there, stirring up memories.
They didn't seem to mind.
I don't know. They didn't seem to mind.
Sure they did. But thanks.
So, this Zack guy, you still like him?
Wow. You went there, huh? Maybe. He's never given me a reason not to.
Any news?
Nothing. No calls, no letters.
Oh.
Leaving you out in the cold like this? Forget about that loser. He's a soldier, right? Then I hate to break it to you. But if he's been gone this long, the man is dead.
Cloud?
Sorry. I'm gonna go lie down.
Well, that clears that up. He definitely doesn't know who Zack is.
Another time.
Just as well, Cloud. Your condition kind of kept you from putting your foot in your mouth. But also, I like that added little nuance there of Aerith and Tifa, since Tifa has kind of brought up that she remembers things differently from 5 years ago. The two of them are clearly kind of in communication about that and monitoring Cloud and seeing if they can sort of find subtle ways to ask Cloud about what he might know about people or things from that time to try to figure out how much he does or doesn't remember or know or what's going on. That they are having conversations about this outside of our and Cloud's view is a really neat touch. I like that. It's very good. Don't think there's much left for us to do here but go and crash at Sisney's place. Though I am worried how much might happen if I try. So here, let's call it a day. I will see y'all tomorrow for whatever goes wrong when we try to crash at Sisney's place. See you tomorrow!